Hello and welcome to the Leadership Academy. My name is Andy and today we will look at the foundation of leadership. The foundation of leadership is influence. So you can write this on your note paper, influence. This is what we're going to look at today. This is the foundation of leadership. And when we start talking about influence and leadership, there are always many lies that people believe about influence. And one of these lies is a lot of people think that position gives leadership. But the truth is that influence is the thing that gives leadership. So let's look at this for a moment. When I look back in my life, I had different people that had influence, which also means leadership in my life. For example, when I was a teenager, I had my friend Tim. Tim was with me making music, and I learned from him a lot of my self-confidence. So he influenced me. Another person who influenced me is my brother Martin, which you also know. And he also taught me a lot about meeting strangers because he can go up to anybody and just have a conversation. This influenced me as well. Another person is Matt, and he taught me how I put people before a task. So he influenced me. Another one is Eddie. Eddie taught me that it is very important to understand people's feelings. And so you also have a lot of people in your circle that have influenced your life. And as soon as they influence, they also lead you. In the same way, the way you influence others are also the way that you lead them. So today, at the end of the session, you will see how leadership is about influence, not about position. And then you will start to recognize your own influence. Lies about leadership that are all over our minds, all over our world. Many people believe these lies and it stops them from growing in their leadership. For example, lie number 1, I am not a born leader, that's why I can't lead. I am not born like this, so I can't do it. That's a lie, it's not true. Another lie is, if I get the title, then I am a leader. Another lie is, if I get more seniority, if I get older, people will automatically follow me. Which is also not true, because you know a lot of old people that you don't follow. Because just getting older does not increase your influence. A lie number 4 is, I'll wait until I get into a leadership position and then I start developing as a leader. So all these lies are in our heads, all these lies are somewhere in the world, and we often get distracted because these lies take away from the truth that leadership is all about influence, which we all have and we all use for other people, and other people influence us as well. In my personal story, the truth is leadership is not about position, it's about influence. When I was 23 years old, I had a boss and he let me manage a store. And one day he came and said, now I'm going to leave you alone. You will have the store all by yourself. And I was very afraid, very nervous that I could not do it. But then he said to me, if I don't drop you in the water, you will never learn how to swim. And sometimes as a leader, we just need to do things and then learn from it. And this is how we grow. So here are some insights when it comes to influence. Everybody influences somebody. Let me just make it very simple. Everybody influences somebody. All the people that are around you, you are exchanging influence all the time. And sometimes we don't know how or who we influence, because we are not aware of our influence. And then number 3, the best influence that we can have is by starting being deliberate or on purpose today. If I know in my head what is my influence, then I can also lead other people very purposeful. I started to produce music again, and I love to do music, but to get better, I know I need feedback. And feedback is something that is very difficult to get because it can hurt and it can give you a mirror that you don't want to see. So I asked a professional musician, Dave Kuhl, to give me feedback on the music I'm making. And when he gave me the truth, it was very honest. And the truth is what gives us the ability to grow and learn. And as soon as we are open for feedback, we are also open for growth. Because the influence that other people have on yourself is what makes me grow. What leadership lies are you currently believing about yourself? How is it holding back or limiting your growth as a leader? Take a moment, maybe pause this video right here and answer these 2 questions. When you identify the lie, you can then replace it with truth. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a moment to look at the 5 leadership levels, and this will help us understand a little bit more how it is all connected and where we are and how can we get to the next level. On level number 5, which is the lowest, this is called position. You are a leader because you are put in a leadership position. Then on level number 4, you are because of permission. On level number 3, it's about production. On level number 2, it's about people development. And then on level number 1, it's called pinnacle. So these are the 5 levels that we're going to look at. And I'm going to give you a little bit more information, but to summarize it really quickly, position, people follow you because they have to. On level number 4, people follow you because they want to. On level number 3, production, people follow you because of the results that you achieve. On level number 2, people follow you because of how you invest into them. And then level number 1, people follow you because of who you are and respect. Let's go a little bit deeper into all of these 5 levels to understand it more clearly. If you are on this level number 5, on position, it is important that you understand your job description very well, and any opportunity you have to increase your leadership role, take it. Accept more responsibility and do more than you are asked to do, because this position, this level is the lowest level in leadership. If you go to the next one called permission, you value people. Learn to see through the people's eyes that you are leading. And the way you do that is by asking questions about how they are working, how they are feeling. Ask them about their motivation. care more about people than about the results. Make the other person successful. This is when you are leading with permission. Let's go to the next one, production. Production is based on results. You are accountable not only for yourself, that you are growing, but you are also helping others grow. In this stage, you are leading by example, and you are leading as a role model. Help others to give their best contribution. They don't just do what you say, but you put them in a place where they can flourish and give their best. And then when we go to the second level, people development, here you know that the people that you lead are your most important asset. The most important thing in everything that you do are the people that you lead. And you are looking to give those people growth opportunities so they can develop and they can grow. And you are placing the people that you lead, you set them up for success. And then if you look at the first one, here the leader focuses on the top level of leaders, maybe only 20% of the people that he leads. And he is teaching and encouraging, and he is influencing the whole organization to develop, and even outside the organization. So this is the 4 levels that we are talking about. I'm going to leave this here so you can have a little view of this as we go on. Growth happens step by step. So wherever you are, there is always a next step. Nobody jumps from position up here. So the next step is where you can develop yourself. So I'm going to give you a few questions that you can pause the video and then think about and answer for yourself. And let me tell you this, you are called to be a leader. It doesn't matter which level you are on. You are called because you influence others. Let's be leaders that bring out the best in other people.